wrestling first, all the way from Goldbourne, Lancashire, it is the Dynamite Duo!
Very familiar music rings out across the PA system here in the UKW Arena as we see the entrance of two rather unpopular men from Lancashire.
Arguably one of UK Wrestling's best tag teams right now that aren't called the UK Wrestling Tag Team Champions, the Lion Kings. Obviously, just a bit of background as to why this match is even a thing. Last month, Mustafa Khan won a Royal Rumble, so to speak, a Battle Royal over the top. To win any championship match he wanted, he picked the tag team titles without a partner, strangely enough.
And their opponents now,
this is a tune-up, shall we say.
He's the current Persian heavyweight champion. He's a former three-time UK Wrestling heavyweight champion. The Sultan of Slam, the Prince of Destruction, the monster that is Mustafa Khan!
Mustafa Khan last time around won the Revolutionary Rumble. That victory allowed him to choose any championship opportunity that he wanted to take. Mustafa Khan opting to put himself in the tag team division, albeit without actually finding a tag team partner.
I think Mustafa Khan, we saw the video that was released with Jonathan Sedgwick. We're saying that he's a former tag team champion with Hades when they formed Persian Hell, but that's when he had a big behemoth of a partner backing him up. He hasn't got a partner, so management threw him together with Tommy Dillon. I mean, we'll see how that goes.
Mustafa Khan will find himself in unfamiliar territory, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Lawrence. This will be the first time Mustafa Khan and Tommy Dillon have really teamed up.
Yeah, right. Tommy Dillon's he's an out-and-out single wrestler. Mustafa Khan, in fairness, an out-and-out single wrestler. Just wants to relive the glory of youth, shall we say.
And let's not overlook the fact that these two men, Mustafa Khan and Tommy Dillon, are going to have to pair up against the formidable Dynamite Duo, of course. Two young men with an incredible family lineage behind them. The two nephews of the revolutionary Dynamite King, Thomas Billington.
Exactly. All right from Germany.
Let's just wait for Tommy Dillon's introduction, but the two men that are currently holding the ring, the Dynamite Duo, Thomas and Mark Billington, are a tag team. That is what they do. Day in and day out. The tag team wrestling.
Well, they're blood related.
It's something that tag teams seem to have. They seem to have that sort of psychic link. They always know what they're talking about. It'll be interesting to see if Khan and Dillon can get on the same page as quickly as the Dynamite Duo can. Instagram Live.
There we go. Look after that for me.
Tommy Dillon, a very brave man, leaving an unlocked phone on our commentary table after recent events.
You have to think, Lawrence, that this match will go somewhat towards deciding the number one contenders, of course, to the current reigning tag team champions, which is the Lion Kings.
Yeah, as far as I'm concerned personally, the Dynamite Duo should be next in line for the Lion Kings. Just from how fluid they've been since they've arrived. They've beaten everybody they put in front of them. And obviously, the Revolutionary Rumble that was held last month, we saw both Thomas and Mark throwing Dillon around the ring like nobody's business. Interesting to see if
there's a huge size disparity in this match. Tommy Dillon's no small man, but Mustafa Khan, make no mistake about it, he's a super heavyweight. The Dynamite Duo, they're small, but they're so tenacious. I've never once seen them
exhausted, ever look tired in a match. You seem to have this ability to go and go and go and go.
It's an absolute engine, and again, it's tag team wrestling. They keep each other fresh. I think that's one of the benefits that those two have in this contest, that they're used to each other. They know what each other's capabilities are, what their limitations are.
Those sounds are underway for our tag team contest here at Fighting Glory. We're going to start with Thomas Billington and Tommy Dillon. Thomas Billington looking in absolutely fantastic shape in this match. Big, stiff collar elbow tie-up. Dillon does, of course, have the size advantage, but you're going to find it hard-pressed to find a more aggressive and more tenacious competitor than Billington. Billington is holding the middle of the ring. Both these young men, the Billingtons, are still very, very young as well. They have confidence that belies how young they actually are. Side headlock applied by Thomas Billington.
We've got the family lineage as well. Obviously, we know where they come from. Some might say destiny is to be in a tag team like this.
Everything just seems to come so naturally to them. Look at the speed that Billington has.
Just Dillon didn't actually know where Thomas was at that stage.
Well, I was going to say that Dillon was struggling to keep up with Billington there, managing to snatch a wrist and fire off a short arm clothesline, stops the Billington in his tracks.
I was going to say it looked like that opened with a fist then, but then transitioned into forearms. There was a corner splash.
Takes off the ropes, there's Dillon, leapfrog by Billington, nicely done. Drop kick to the midsection by Dillon though, takes Billington down. Lateral press, rather lax cover by Dillon though, only two. Dillon taking Billington back to the corner. Mustafa Khan legal in this match for the first time.
Personally, this is how I would have started the match. Mustafa Khan comes and just rains down some big blows, just wears out the Billingtons effectively, wear out the Dynamite duo, and then if needs be tag out, but they've got a game plan of Khan and Dillon. I don't know how long they've had to get together and discuss a strategy. We've said the duo.
This is very new to them both still. I mean, right now it's working well because they've done well to cut the ring in half and isolate Thomas Billington. Dillon back in the ring now, shoots Billington off the ropes. Big clothesline once again takes him down. Slightly better pin this time by Dillon hooking the leg, only good for two.
We saw Thomas. I'm sure it was Thomas, if I remember right. His memory serves. I'm getting a bit older, so it doesn't work as much. But I'm sure we saw Thomas deliver that devastating headbutt to Dillon last month in the Revolutionary Rumble.
Thomas Billington snapmares Dillon over. Big leg drop across the, almost looks like it cost Dillon across the face there. Interesting to know as well that Mark Billington is yet to tag in so far. Although as soon as I say that, of course, he's going to tag in. Mark Billington legal for the first time in this match. Billington's now looking to take Dillon up with a double snap suplex.
Beautiful.
You see everything they do, you can see their uncle in it. The resemblance is absolutely phenomenal at times.
That intensity that you don't see in British wrestling so much anymore. I'm not saying it's not there, but you don't see it as prominently as you used to.
Absolutely, there is so much intensity, there's so much tenacity from the two. You saw there Dillon looking to avoid Mark Billington, getting caught unawares though. Big European uppercut, lifts the German back to the corner.
I've been here a long time, I've seen the Billingtons show up numerous times. They're not bothered what the crowd are thinking, they're here for the win. Sometimes they come out, the crowd might enjoy the fact that they're here. Like, they're not bothered, they're here for business.
Absolutely. I completely agree. The Billingtons are all business every time they arrive here.
That's why, for me personally, they should be next in line for the tag team championship.
We have to think if they can upseat Dillon and Khan here, you would think that they would be. I mean, please refresh my memory lines again, so I might be wrong here, but have the Billingtons ever had a shot at the tag team gold?
Not here at UKW, no. I know they've had opportunities elsewhere, but here at UKW, the Lion Kings are enjoying a year plus long
very
reign.
lengthy title reign, absolutely. Mark there, firing Dillon back with the boots out the corner. Dillon ducked underneath, catching a schoolboy. Mark rolls all the way through, seated drop kick, takes Dillon down.
So a Thomas there as well. That cover wasn't even in, and Thomas was ready to make the save. What I was just about to say, just regarding the Lion Kings, I said a year, it might even be 2, if memory serves me correctly. They beat Ellis Barker and Jake Carnage at WrestleBration 9 for the tag team champions. This past September, they had WrestleBration... No, sorry, I lied. WrestleBration 10, they defended... They went through WrestleBration 11. Sorry, I'm getting mixed up with just watching.
A lot of Roman numerals going on.
Yeah, just watching that.
Well, Tommy Dillon, excuse me. Tommy Dillon is getting battered here. Tommy Dillon's getting schooled.
Oh, we're going to see the headbutt.
Well, big snap suplex first of all from Thomas. Thomas is up top. Tommy Dillon is very prone. It's a big, almost like a flying elbow drop, I think.
Yeah, or that, or maybe a splash. He sort of changed direction in midair.
You see the cover there from Thomas Billington driving the left forearm across the nose and across the jaw of Tommy Dillon. And now just getting dumped to the outside. This is the attitude that the Billingtons bring sometimes. Like you mentioned earlier on, they do not care if the crowd like them, if they approve of them, if they dislike them. They're here to do business, they're here to win matches, they're here to move themselves up the rankings towards the Tag Team Championship.
You see Khan there checking on Dillon.
Mustafa Khan hasn't been legal in this match an awful long time. Tommy Dillon has been pounded from pillar to post, as the old cliche goes, and the onus is on him to get back in the ring and beat the count. He does it successfully, but it doesn't look like there's a whole lot of life left in the wild card right now.
Yeah, it all happened when Marcus tagged into this contest for the first time. They hit that beautiful double snap suplex, and since then they've just absolutely dominated Tommy Dillon.
See if I can get this right, a double underhook suplex from the Billingtons. Very innovative maneuver, not quite sure I've ever seen that done before. Mark Billington now just standing on the wrist. He's got that lever, that wrist lever on Tommy Dillon there, just wrenching the left arm back.
Possibly, correct me if I'm wrong, but possibly put a shoulder out of place doing something like that. It's this time Mark jumping Tommy Dillon to the outside, but well, when you saw Thomas leave him, Mark going to follow.
Tommy Dillon has been out of this match for an awful long time. He's just getting schooled here.
He's taken to the outer woodshed now. Just
you see both Billingtons retreating from an oncoming Mustafa Khan, however, and that might be well and good. But the fact is, Mustafa Khan cannot legally do anything. He's not the legal participant in this match. Tommy Dillon still is, and Tommy Dillon is in a world of trouble here.
And Thomas again just taking liberties, kicking Dillon in the side of the face.
But the Billingtons now are almost bullying Tommy Dillon.
But also, maybe it's the way I'm looking at this, but it's also got to be getting in the head of Mustafa Khan.
Absolutely, Mustafa Khan is getting, you can see from here that he's getting visibly more and more frustrated. And again, UKW management assigned Tommy Dillon as Mustafa Khan's manager, not the other way around. Well, the tag was about, I'm not quite sure if the referee saw the tag or not. I'm not sure if the referee saw the tag. I think he's going to allow it.
I don't think Thomas cares. Thomas went for Mustafa Khan.
Mustafa Khan is legal. The referee seems to always lose a little bit of control here. I mean, we're going to have to get clarification. Is Mustafa Khan the legal participant? The referee's letting it go. Khan is legal.
Apparently we're operating under Mexican rules.
I'm not quite sure there what happened. A slight miscommunication.
So long as one's in and one's out, don't think the ref cares.
Well, Mustafa Khan is legal. Shoots Tommy Dillon. Excuse me, Thomas Billington off the rope. Takes him head off with a clothesline. The team of Khan and Dillon have finally turned things around here after a huge amount of time with Dillon on the canvas.
Mark there, though, showing no fear, mouthing off at Mustafa Khan, and now a rake of the eyes.
Thomas Billington, a shortcut, and a man that size, sometimes, you know, that's what you have to resort to.
Just both the Billingtons seemingly on the same wavelength. Mark instigating a bit of a jaw-jacking contest.
Oh, wait a minute, this is an impressive feat to take them both up. The Billingtons are trying to double suplex Mustafa Khan. Mustafa Khan, however, takes both Billingtons over, and the crowd here at UKW go wild.
comes Tommy Dillon. Tommy Dillon's had a few moments to recover. He's got the claw. He's got the claw on the head of Mark Billington. The referee, however, is preoccupied. Preoccupied with Thomas Billington.
Not necessarily the low blow was beautiful, but just the tag teaming between the Dynamite duo. Thomas had the referee allowing Mark to capitalise with a low blow.
Mark now chaining those vertical suplexes together. Thomas Billington back in legal, and once again it's Tommy Dillon who's fighting himself prone in the middle of the ring. Mustafa Khan is dragged all the way to the floor by Mark. Tom maybe going to look, you alluded to it earlier, Lawrence, maybe looking for that dynamite headbutt, that famous headbutt that Billington is so renowned for. He connects, Dillon is down in the middle of the ring, there's the cover, the referee is down, and there's the count, and the Billingtons have won this match.
I guess Mustafa Khan needs to go back to the drawing board regarding a partner, but for me, that has got to leapfrog the Dynamite duo to the absolute top of the UK Wrestling Tag Team division.
Well, it might have been Mustafa Khan that won the Revolutionary Road Rumble, but it's the Billingtons that have captured the win in this tag team match. And you have to think, to your point, Lawrence, the Billingtons should really now be seen as the number one contenders to the tag team championships.
That's how I view it personally. They've beaten what, alright, technically, Mustafa Khan is only number one contender through a technicality of a contract he's won.
It's an unsuccessful debut here as a tag team for Tommy Dillon and Mustafa Khan as the Billingtons who declare the winners here in Wakefield. You can see the look on the face of Tommy Dillon here, looking absolutely furious at the Dynamite duo picking up the victory. The face of Dillon speaks 1,000 words.
The next match is a no-holds-barred match. So please let's welcome to the ring first. He is the Prince of Arabia. It is Sheikh Maktoum.
The first contest up now is a no-holds-barred match. Simply put, there are no rules. There has to be a winner effectively.
Just like to point out, clarifying the rules there, as our announcer said, this is not false count anywhere. The pinfall or submission must take place in the ring. However, apart from that, all bets are off.
Yeah, weapons illegal, shots below the belt illegal, interference, it doesn't matter. We've seen
when you see Sheikh Maktoum coming out here. We don't need this. Sheikh Maktoum coming out here.
Well, I mean, let's be fair, my name is Lawrence, I might as well be the fan from Arabia.
Sheikh Maktoum, you mentioned weapons, and Sheikh Maktoum was brought out at Singapore cane on his entrance, and as soon as the bell rings, he's well within his remit to use it.
Got his legions of fans, shall we call them?
This match right here is a rivalry that has been bubbling for several months here in UKW. Two men that began their careers here at pretty much the same time, and ever since then, two men whose careers have been intertwined.
Yeah, this match is all built up with Sheikh Maktoum having a bit of jealousy, a bit of rage towards the man that he's facing tonight, Sid Phoenix, simply because Sid Phoenix on his debut got an opportunity for the heavyweight title, and that just rubbed Maktoum the wrong way.
Absolutely, Sid Phoenix in his first ever match in wrestling was challenging for the UKW World Championship. Sheikh Maktoum feels disrespected that he wasn't granted the same opportunity in his debut.
It's also gone the wrong way about it in terms of
listen to this song. It's a really badly remixed version.
just to point out as well, just before this match even begins, Muktoon is the one with a weapon in his hand.
Absolutely, great point.
Phoenix not got anything.
Yeah, Sid Phoenix has come out to this match empty-handed. That's maybe thinking that his fists are good enough to do the job. I mean, saying that Muktoon has placed his weapon down on the floor.
Ladies and gentlemen, this match is scheduled for one fall.
No holds barred here at Pride and Glory. Sid Phoenix shooting Muktoon. We go, and Muktoon immediately bends to the outside of the ring. Sid Phoenix immediately following him. The chase is on. The ring announcer getting in the way here. The referee can't issue a count. There is nothing the referee can do. The referee is there to simply count the fall or break for the submission, and immediately the Singapore cane cracked across the back of Phoenix.
I mean, Muktoon wants to be careful though. He's not known of having a great engine. He's more of a comes in, brawls, goes out. He's just spent a full lap running around that ring. He's have to see if he's been working on his cardio.
Both men are on the ringside floor at the moment. Well, as I say that, Sid Phoenix is rolled in the ring by Muktoon. Muktoon is not a very popular man here at UKW. Sid Phoenix, on the other hand, is become somewhat of a local hero.
Definitely popular with some of the boys in the back, so that seems to sort of come through here to the crowd.
Muktoon has gone underneath the ring. I'm not quite sure what he's looking for, but I mean, who knows what could be under there. We've seen numerous weapons pulled out from underneath wrestling rings in the past. Not quite sure what Muktoon's going to find, but right now, Sid Phoenix finds himself on the floor.
I can see a sign.
Yeah, we can see a
baking tray.
The old cooking tray, the old baking tray. We've got yeah, like you say, a steel sign of some kind. Baking tray across the head of Sid Phoenix. Interesting to note that Muktoon not going for a cover here. That is choking Phoenix across the throat. Nothing the referee can do. Completely legal. This is no holds barred.
See, we heard earlier the announcer say that pinfall submissions only. I'm assuming if one of the competitors can't compete, that also constitutes a win.
I would assume that a stoppage would fall under those rules as well, yeah. Muktoon's lifting Sid Phoenix up, depositing him down, spinebuster. No grace on that whatsoever, just sheer power though.
Standing on the throat, pulling the arm, just again, choking the life out of the one Sid Phoenix.
Phoenix has not really gotten out the blocks here. Muktoon has been in the driver's seat since the opening bell, it seems.
Obviously, Muktoon ran away for a couple of seconds, sorry, and then got the weapon. And since then, you're right, it's all been Muktoon.
Muktoon now with Phoenix on the rope. Once again, nothing the referee can do about it. The referee can shout the odds all he wants, but he can't stop the match because of it.
And again, I think just choking away, my monitor cut out, so I have no idea what's going on. Oh, there we go, we'll have to go.
I don't think, if I'm right, that Muktoon has actually gone for a pinfall attempt yet. I think so far he's just been willing to punish Sid Phoenix.
Yeah, where is the opponent now? Just physically dominating.
Now Muktoon is opening up in the corner with those fists. A little bit of a boxing background maybe. Muktoon sending Phoenix all the way across to the other side. Going for a big head of steam, comes charging, big corner splashing.
Yeah, Phoenix looks to be out on his feet.
Uranagi suplex takes him down. Didn't get a huge amount of height on it, but the fact is so far is that Phoenix has taken a lot of damage.
Now the cycling sign, no cycling sign. Oh, we're supposed to be promoting cycling these days.
You can see there be the welts across the back of Phoenix from that Singapore cane. Muktoon is just torturing Phoenix here.
Yeah, heard there. Muktoon claiming that he's the one, not Sid Phoenix. That might be why this jealousy's there. In all fairness, that Phoenix has that moniker. He's the one. He's the chosen one, so to speak.
Reverse DDT by Muktoon. First cover of the match. Phoenix is very prone. Phoenix just about struggles out at two.
From one shake to another.
story. That was the very first pinfall attempt, and Phoenix able to kick out at 2 rather admirably, considering the amount of damage that he's taken in this match so far.
Clubbing blow.
Not a huge amount of life in those shots, though, Lawrence.
No, I'm questioning. All right, we know there's no rules.
Correct.
I'm questioning why you put on a submission here so close to the ropes when realistically all you need is Phoenix can get himself through those ropes. It can cause a bit of separation.
Absolutely, we saw it earlier. I mean, he's got the ropes. There is no rope breaks. The referee is I think he's trying to inform Sid Phoenix there's no breaks. But to your point, Phoenix is pulling himself through the ropes. I think Mattoon got wise to it, and he stopped. He shut Phoenix down very quickly, and now just callously boots Phoenix to the floor.
And he's taunting here is Jake Mattoon, where obviously under these circumstances should be right on the fallen Sid Phoenix and taking advantage.
I mean, I don't think I've ever seen a more dominant performance from Mattoon in his career here in UKW. He's had sort of relatively a mixed bag in his UKW career so far, but this is a very dominating, a very commanding performance from the Sheik.
Definitely so. Obviously we're used to Sheik Mattoon having backup, shall we say. I don't want to say bodyguard, but
he's right in line up against the post, and a big knife-edge shot reverberates around the arena, looking to go back to the well. This time Phoenix blocks it though. Phoenix fights back for the first time, and he's got fans holding Mattoon against knife-edge shot from Phoenix.
And there's absolutely nothing we can do, the referee can do, sorry.
Well, I mean, Sheik Mattoon has been held by fans, and Sid Phoenix has got his hands on that Singapore cane.
I don't want to be a fan holding Mattoon right now. If he misses, that's making contact.
Singapore cane into the abdomen of Mattoon. And once again, Phoenix imploring the fans to hold the Sheik as he lights up the midsection of Mattoon.
I'm lost for words, just seeing crowd interaction.
I mean, taking audience participation to the next level. Maybe look to slam him on the floor. He's got him up on the floor, slams him down on the cold, hard floor of the UKW arena.
Well, let's just remember, this isn't a bottom floor. This is the second floor. So
absolutely,
we have a lot of weight coming down.
We have protected mats here at ringside, but I mean, we say protected. They don't really cause that much padding. There's certainly not that much padding in them. Phoenix now with the baking tray in hand. We saw it used earlier on the head of Phoenix by Mattoon. What's good for the goose is good for the gander as it cracks off the head of the Sheik.
He's looking at the monitor there. Sheik Mattoon's head's landed dangerously close to those ring steps. That could have been catastrophic for the Sheik if obviously another inch sort of further towards us.
Absolutely, this is a very, very dangerous environment that we're in here. Phoenix rolling Mattoon back into the ring. Remember, pinfalls do not count anywhere. The finish has to take place within the confines of the squared circle.
There's no cycling sign to the back.
Afraid to wield those weapons. Makes the cover. The referee is down, only 2.
It's a good job that Mattoon powered all the way out of that. There's no way the ref could see the shoulders from that position.
Sid Phoenix now. He's used the Singapore cane. He's used the baking tray. He's used that cycling sign. You have to think what's left in the arsenal of Sid Phoenix. Takes him up, maybe looking for another body slam. Slams him down right on the Singapore cane. What an uncomfortable landing that had to be from Mattoon.
Obviously Phoenix has still got the Death Valley driver in his arsenal and the one lock, that modified STF he uses.
We see now Phoenix is piling the weapons on top of each other. Delivered that body slam on top of one weapon. Maybe looking to suplex Mattoon onto the both of them. The small of the back, right across that sign and right across the Singapore cane.
the dominance that Phoenix has currently got is completely 180 from what we saw just a few moments ago.
No style really behind what Sid Phoenix is doing. He's just dumping him down repeatedly on those weapons.
I think what Phoenix was asking there was asking the ref to see if McToom wanted to continue.
Absolutely, McToom can give up. We can have a verbal submission here. And the amount of damage that McToom's taken over the last few minutes, that may well be the case. A limp body of McToom is dragged to his feet. Once again, another suplex. And I think you see there, McToom as well is nursing the back of his legs.
But also, Sid Phoenix took the majority of that head first.
Absolutely. Sid Phoenix now wielding that Singapore cane.
Batter up.
Once again across the spine of McToom.
The last time we saw a Singapore cane used viciously like this was about 3 years ago, where Leo Libra snapped completely, and that's all him fired from UK wrestling. He's not been back since.
McToom now almost begging for mercy from Sid Phoenix, and Sid Phoenix is showing him none. Once again, Phoenix is asking the referee to check to see if McToom gives, and to his credit, McToom is still in this fight.
Oh, perhaps looking for that one lock.
Absolutely, that appears to be what he's setting up for. He's got the Indian Death Roll on. He's got the front face lock on, pulling the head up. However, McToom went, and there's the tap out. There's the tap out. Body of Chief McToom in the middle of the ring. Sid Phoenix fully using the rules or lack thereof to his advantage, able to apply that STF variation not only with his own hand, but he saw McToom going to grab the Singapore cane to try and fight out the hole. Phoenix was wise to it, grabbing the cane off McToom and using it in the submission hole itself.
Oh, is the damage done? McToom's still laying there. What a good time to be a Sheik tonight.
Both men putting each other through so much punishment in that match as Sheik McToom crawls his way out of the ring. Sid Phoenix, your victory. Sheik McToom will have to live to fight another day.